E aí, galera, tudo em paz com vocês? Sejam todos muito bem-vindos. Vocês estão no canal Metal Musikast. Eu vou transmitir para vocês agora mais uma entrevista gringa das muitas que nós fazemos aqui no canal. Desta vez eu entrevistei a Leather Leone, que está com um disco novo, com a banda Leather. O disco se chama We Are Chosen. E por que eu faço essa introdução aqui? Eu quero situar um pouco para vocês o que nós conversamos e apresentar uma inovação aqui do canal Metal Musikast. Bom, eu tive a oportunidade de entrevistar a Leather Leone, vocês sabem, ela foi uma das pioneiras, uma das mulheres pioneiras no metal tradicional, foi vocalista da banda Chastain, ela já está no 3º disco solo, e eu estou curtindo muito, disco muito bom, algumas influências de Judas Priest, Dio, Accept, heavy metal tradicional da melhor qualidade, lançado pela Classic Metal. Gosto muito de falar do trabalho desta gravadora, Classic Metal aqui no Brasil, SPV lá na gringa. E é muito interessante, nós falamos sobre alguns detalhes do álbum novo. Claro, a entrevista tem essa finalidade, os artistas topam participar das entrevistas porque estão numa fase de divulgação do novo trabalho. Falei também sobre possíveis shows que ela vai fazer para promover o disco no Brasil. Ela tem uma ligação muito forte com o Brasil. Vejam que aqui está no material de divulgação que vem junto com o CD, a informação de que o brasileiro Braulio Drumond, da Dorsal Atlântica, é o baterista do disco, e a arte da capa foi criada também pelo brasileiro e artista gráfico Marcelo Vasco. Vocês acompanham aí, já conhecem bem o trabalho dele no heavy metal. Além disso, qual a inovação que eu trouxe aqui? Eu já vou colocar a entrevista para vocês, mas antes eu quero falar sobre isso. Eu convidei uma amiga, estudante de jornalismo, que é a Gabi Alves, para participar, porque eu creio que a visão de uma pessoa que é mais nova do que eu, que é de uma geração mais nova do que a minha, e que está de fora do cenário do metal, essa visão é muito importante. Eu creio que essa visão é muito saudável aqui para a gente sempre refletir. Então, eu conheço a Gabi, ela é uma talentosa estudante de jornalismo e ela vai fazer algumas colaborações aqui no Metal Musikast. Às vezes eu achei muito pertinente ela conversar com a Leather Leone, porque surgiu essa pauta do pioneirismo da Leather Leone como mulher no heavy metal. Achei interessante e para isso achei que tinha uma legitimidade de trazer aí a minha amiga Gabi Alves, beleza? Então vamos acompanhar. A entrevista foi relativamente breve, eu tinha 20 minutos com ela, segundo o que eu combinei com a assessoria. A entrevista foi rápida, mas foi muito bacana. A Leather Leone é muito simpática e a Gabi Alves também. Fica aqui meu agradecimento pela participação da minha amiga. Tamo junto, vamos assistir. Bora, Leather Leone e Gabi Alves participando aqui do canal Metal Musikast. E aí, galera, tudo em paz com vocês? Sejam todos muito bem-vindos. Cello Emerson aqui, começamos mais um vídeo do canal Metal Musikast, agora com mais uma entrevista gringa. Eu vou conversar com a Leather Leone, que acabou de lançar um disco We Are Chosen, que já está nos assistindo, já está ouvindo, eu falando aqui em português. Hi, Miss Leather Leone, how are you doing?
Hi, I'm doing very well, thank you.
Great talking to you. And first of all, congratulations by the brand new album.
Thank you so much.
It's a great record. I've been listening to it many times, and let's talk about it, okay? We can say that the production, in terms of production, this record is so modern, you know what I mean? But in terms of the songs, this record has all the elements of a great classic heavy metal record, you know?
Thank you.
It was intentional.
You know, I don't know if it was intentional. Vinny and I had some conversations about it. He really liked Chastain material, but I don't want to do Chastain. And Vinny has really eclectic vision of music in his head. I mean, he came from extreme metal, so he's really into a lot of things. So no, we just kind of wrote. I mean, we wrote a lot of stuff didn't make the record. I don't know how intentional it was. We just kind of sat down organically. I'm a huge metal DOA fan, and he likes a lot of radio stuff, so it blended really easy. So it was actually pretty organic. I don't really know if it was that intentional.
Okay, and as I said, I like the entire album, but the album begins with the song "We Take Back Control." It's a
Yeah.
great song, and
Thank you.
yeah, such intense and with great riffs and guitar melodies and harmony.
That was actually the first song that we wrote, and it just came out. It just kind of so aggressive and everything. But yeah, that's the first song we wrote. We were really pleased. After we wrote that, I said, I think we're going to be able to write a record. Yeah, first song we finished.
Has this song already come out as a highlight for you and for Vinny? Did you realize it for the first time that, oh, we got a great song?
Yeah, as soon as I laid down the vocals, even the demo vocals, it just was one of those songs that just came to life, and it set it set the field for the rest of the record. You know, it's kind of what the whole record is about. You know, COVID came along, and my musical life was in chaos. I didn't know what I was going to do or who I was going to do it with. So We Take Back Control was what I was just saying that I was going to do. So yeah, we knew it was pretty special. Yeah. And we both said, this is the opener. This is the opener.
Great. And about the title track, it has the same vibe of the good songs of Judas Priest, Run James Dio, and Except. Maybe Except.
Really? Except? Oh, I like that.
Yeah. And for you, what inspired you to write the title track?
You know, and again, I had a vision of what I wanted the video to be. And I don't know, I'm just really into nature and in Mother Nature and the occult. And, you know, I'm a typical, like Ronnie Dio used to say, I grew up Catholic, so you have the dichotomy of good and evil always, Satan and the angel. And I don't know, Vinny came up with that melody, and he really he loved that song from the beginning. And I always say that when I'm lucky enough to write a record, that I always dedicate something to Ronnie. And it just, you know, We Are the Chosen just came to me because that's what we are. We're the metal family. Vinny and I were chosen to do this record. I don't know, I get a lot of inspiration sometimes just walking down the street. You know, stuff just comes to me. But it was a really strong song. I just wanted everyone to feel that we all belonged. I wrote this for everybody. We are the chosen. You know, we choose this life. We do it together, you know.
Okay, let's talk about the Brazilian guys that's working with you. I'm talking about the Brazilian drummer Braulio Drumond, and the artist who made the cover art, Marcelo Vasco. How did you get these guys in this work?
I know what the hell is going on here. In 2014, David Chastain heard from a promoter that wanted us to go to Brazil. David Chastain doesn't want to tour anymore. So he turned him on to me. So I got in touch with him, and I just started going down there in 2014. And that's how I met these guys. I played with them for a while. We did Leather 2 together. But like I said, part of my chaos during COVID was that everyone kind of scattered. So it was just really Vinny and I. But Braulio is such a monster. And he just killed it on Leather 2. And we just love him. And Vinny knows him. And he's really easy to work with. So, and also the one thing I wanted about this record, I love extreme metal. I love it. So I said to everyone from the beginning, I want Lamb of God drums. I want ginger drums. I want sick. So who can do that? Braulio. So yeah. And Vinny did all the guitars on the record. He played bass and all the guitars. So it's really just Vinny and I that created this, but you know, there's nobody like Braulio. Nobody like Braulio.
Yeah. Have you ever heard the other work that Braulio works? Dorsal Atlântica.
Yes.
Have you ever heard about it? Dorsal Atlântica. Did you like it?
Yeah, I watch all of his stuff. I just love him. He has such a calming energy, and when we would play live, I don't know if any other vocalists do it, but I follow the drummer. I follow him for timing and everything. So we had a really good time when we used to tour. But anyway, his job on the record, I think, really modernized the sound for me. And him and Vinny together put little pieces of extreme metal in there that I fought them on it, but I really liked it. Yeah, I liked it.
Great. Let me ask you, to Gabi. Gabi again.
Hi, I
Hi,
can hear you
Gabi.
now.
Yeah. Let me
Hi.
introduce you, Leather Leone, Miss
Hi,
Leather Leone,
sweetie.
and Gabi. It's my
Hello.
friend. It's a journalist, student. Gabi, be welcome, Gabi. Can you make the first question, your first question to Leather Leone, please?
Yes. So
Everything
most part of
okay?
my everything okay. So most part of my generation is connected to other genres of music, but we know that heavy metal also has its importance and meanings. So like, what do you feel about heavy metal that made you focus on this kind of music? And what would you say like to us at my age to inspire us and to enjoy and feel the songs the way you
How
do?
old are you?
I'm 17.
Oh my God, I love you so much. 17, I was so scared. Nothing like you. You know, the thing that got me about this music, I was always a singer. I was always drawn to sing, but I had gone to college for like theater and stuff. And, you know, it was never enough for me. So when I came to California, I just started hearing voices. I heard Ronnie Dio and I heard Dickinson and Priest. And it just, the aggression and the beauty of it just really sank in my soul. And it's really family oriented. It talks more spiritually about stuff. I think it really makes you think. There's usually a really heavy theme behind it, and it's welcoming. Everybody thinks that we're the weirdos, but we're the chosen. You know, we're beautiful. So, but for me, it's interesting. For me, it was the vocals, probably because that's what I hear. But it just, seriously, just sit down and listen to like, you know, Sabbath and Dio and Old Priest, and just let it take you away. That's what got me. The aggression and the beauty, the soft and the hard of their voices, just took me away.
Yeah, I'm a singer too, so I kind of get what you're saying.
Cool. Yeah, it went into my soul because like I said, I was singing kind of hurt kind of stuff, and then I heard Dio, and I was like, whoa! I had to do that. I had to try to do that.
Yeah.
Gabi, is
And
everything okay? Another
yeah,
question?
just
Go
the
on.
last question is that while I was researching, I found that in the early 80s, there were basically no separations between men and women on heavy metal, which means that like women and men were just seen just as intense as the other and just as talented. And do you feel like this is true?
No. The first thing that popped up into my head, Gabby, is that the 80s were really sexual. Women, it was very different. Again, there were a handful of us. You know, there was me, Doro, and Debbie, and it was, God, how should I say this? No, women back then, although I never had any trouble because I personally always chose to never do the sexual thing. I don't care what I have in between my legs. I was always a tomboy. I didn't do sex. I didn't try to look hot. So I never had that problem. But women were really, really sexualized, and they weren't so well respected. You really had to work your ass off at being respected. So no, I think they're much more equal now because we've proven that we're talented. We can make money and draw people in. But that's interesting that you saw it that way, and I'm glad that you did. So I don't know quite sure what you're listening to from the 80s, but it also hindered my career because I wasn't the hot girl. Back then, I used to say, why can't I be Hetfield? Why can't I wear jeans and high tops? So no, it wasn't really very respectful back then, as it is now. Now we're like, we got it, you know.
Yeah. And how would you like relate that to the new album, We Are the Chosen?
You know, We Are the Chosen for me was just a statement. I haven't gone anywhere. You can't hold me down. I go away for years. I come back. And it was really important for me to be able to write a full record. My guitar player really helped me, and he's an amazingly talented musician and writer himself. So it was just really important for me to still be who I am, fully clothed as an older person, and I can still kick ass, you know. It was really important for me to show people that I can still kick ass.
Yeah, that's really great. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Good luck, sweetie.
Thank you.
Okay, Gabi, thank you so much. You can stay. You can stay
with us.
over there, okay? And Leone, as you said, you started your music career in the band Road Girl.
Oh,
in the early,
God, you've done your homework, yes.
in the early 80s.
Yeah.
Do girls still have to be rude to stand out in the heavy metal scene?
No, and you know what? It's so funny. I don't even know where that term came from because we weren't trying to be rude. I don't even know where that came from. I think it might have been a skateboard or something, and the drummer just liked it. No, I have never been rude. It doesn't get you anywhere. I mean, for what? No. I don't know how many people you met, but most people, famous people as I call them, are very, very kind. No, the rudeness is over. We are rude on stage. We do our aggression when we sing, but no, there's no rudeness. No, especially amongst women. No, we're all totally cool.
Okay, but I'd like to know what are the pains and pleasures to be the pioneer, the pioneer woman on this scenario.
It's so wonderful that you say that. I don't see that. I don't think about it. But once in a while, like this, people say something to me. Again, I don't think about it. It's just always been really important for me to be the best that I can. I mean, I don't hit any crazy notes. I don't look crazy. But I can remember in the 80s, you would hear a record and then you'd go to see the show and the vocals never sounded the same. And my goal always was to sound as good as I did on record. Like, I just want to sing. I just want to be a great singer. That's all I think about. If someone thinks I'm a pioneer, God bless you. I guess I was one of the first people. I think it was Betsy Bitch Doro and I that put our records out first. But it's an honor. Thank you very much. But I don't think about it. I don't think about it.
Leone, I saw in your social medias you meet up with the girls from Crypta for band.
I love
Crypta.
my girls. Yeah, I know Fifi. Fifi interviewed me like 100 years ago, 15, 16. So I knew her. Yeah, and I just saw them in the city. They are phenomenal.
And what's the importance? What's the importance of bands like Crypta? A band full of girls, you know what I mean?
Women, yeah.
In the current metal scenario.
I am so proud of them, and I didn't realize actually how much of a following they have. I just feel like a mama when I go and see them. I'm so proud of her in what she does. And she said that she grew up listening to me. Her father used to listen to me. It makes me proud because they're out there doing the big stuff. No, I just glow. I go to these shows and I'm so happy for them. It means a lot to me because they're up there, they're doing their shit, man. Nobody can mess with them. And have you seen them? They're phenomenal on stage. Fifi has so much fun. And the two guitar players, I have crushes on them. I mean, I love them. I'm so happy for them.
And the drummer is amazing. The drummer, Luana D'Ameto, yeah.
Yeah. They're all wonderful. But I tried to speak with them, but they didn't speak really good English. So it was kind of weird. So I just kept hugging them and hugging them and hugging them.
Great. And Leone, are you planning shows in Brazil to promote the brand new album?
Yes. I am working on that every day. Hopefully, I hopefully we'll be down there this year. The COVID thing again has really set the touring world on fire. Everybody's trying to catch up. All the shows that they lost. So I'm kind of on the back burner. But yes, I'm talking about doing something in the fall. I have to come down to Brazil. And I was just saying to somebody, if I don't tour, I'm just going to go hang out in Rio. I love it there so much. But yeah, I'll get down there. I'm working my ass. I'll get down there. Okay.
And Gabi, do you want to talk a little more with Leona? Make another question.
I don't know. I'm just admiring her speaking.
Okay, feel free to
join in, baby.
Well, Leather, this, as I said, this is a great record, a great album.
Thank you.
I've been listening to it many times. As I said, it's a great, and I hope see you in Brazil as soon as possible.
Oh, I'll be in touch with you because the whole world's gonna know it when I come to Brazil. Let me tell you. I love it down there.
We're gonna be there.
Yes, I love Brazil so much. I always stay around the Copacabana area on the beach. Oh my God.
Great. And
but yes,
Leone, feel free to send a message to your Brazilian fans and talk about the next steps of your career.
Well, you guys all know that I love you. This is Leather Leone. You've been so good to me since I've been touring there in 2014. I appreciate your appreciation for We're the Chosen, and you guys follow me like crazy. Please continue to do it. Vinny and I really appreciate you. LeatherLeone.com and VinnyTex.com. We're all there. Woo!
Great. This is a great work.
VinnyTexGuitar.com, I think. I know. We're all on social media. There he is.
Okay, great work. Thank you so much for for your time, for joining us today. It was a great pleasure talking to you, and talk to you, Gabi, too.
Thank you.
Thank you so much
Me
for your
too.
participation.
Thank you so much,
Thank
you guys. Stay in touch,
you.
and I will let you know when I'm coming down for sure.
Great.
Okay, send me
I'm
the
gonna be
link when
there.
you have it.
Okay.
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 Ciao,
Thank
guys.
you so much. Thank you.